What's up, everyone? Welcome back to TSW2, and we are on the Boston Sprinter once again, taking a look at the timetable scenarios. We are looking at the Amtrak Northeast Regional 170, Providence to Boston. We are not going to do the full scenario. We're actually just here to kind of do a mod showcase. And yes, Adrian actually modded TSW2 for the first time. Granted, TSW3 comes out in a couple weeks, but it is what it is. You guys can tell by the thumbnail, we do have auto racks on the back of the services now. So I will go ahead and hop into the scenario, and or not the scenario, the service, and I'll go more in depth about the mod. Alright, here we are in Providence. Go ahead and unlock the doors, the left doors. They are opening there. We do have our beautiful Phase 3 quote-unquote heritage unit, but it is more the TSW2 locomotive, just with the Amtrak 50th logo, and the Phase 3, which appeared on the AEM7s. Now let's go ahead and hop in the cab here. Let's put the reverser in and put that into neutral. Another thing we have to do is put the headlight to dim, put our brake mode to passenger. Go ahead and open up that window. Go ahead and turn the HEP on as well. There we go. We're going to go ahead and cut out the cab signaling, because actually we'll keep it cut. We'll go ahead and turn the ACSES, the ATC, the alerter on as well. Door bypass, we want that as normal, I believe. And the dynamic brake we want cut in, because we do want the dynamic brake. Nothing on this side that we have to worry about. Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's go ahead and raise the pantographs. I believe it's already up, just in case. So let's go ahead and put the reverser into forward now. Lock the doors on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and release the brake. Set the headlights to bright. Put the bell on, and let us move you up into notch 2, I believe. So do we have a clear for 125, maximum authorized speed is 30 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and brighten up the headlights. We'll put the ditch lights on as well. Looking mighty fine. And as you guys can see on the rear, we'll go ahead and take a better look once the train comes out of the platform here. But we do have auto racks on the rear of this train. We got 2 auto racks. Oh, look at that. They got the timetables. That's actually kind of cool. But we do got people crossing the yellow line here. Not a good sign. Let's go ahead and shut the bell off. We do got the clear out of Providence. Going to Route 28, Track 2. We're not going to go the entire way. We're just kind of going to chill around here. Now we do have the clear signal, so it is still 30, even though it is 125 miles per hour. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today so far. A good Thursday. Almost end to your week, actually. Friday, tomorrow is Friday. Unless it's for me, then my Friday comes on Saturday, and it's only a one-day weekend, which it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and start putting that throttle down a little bit. But the auto racks have come out, and this, like I said, this does add 2 auto racks to the rear of your Northeast Regional trains. I believe it's only just the services, not the actual scenarios. So you can have a lot of fun with this. Granted, this is completely unrealistic, and Amtrak will never, ever do this unless it's by some miracle. But I believe due to the height restrictions, auto racks will not be able to run. Same thing with the Superliner cars, which is why you never see them on the NEC trains. So kind of going with that, this is kind of a what if scenario. If we do have the Amtrak decided to throw auto racks and like material handling cars on each of their trains, this is kind of what it would be like to see. Nice little cinematic there running into the curve. But here's a better look at the auto racks. We do have the Amtrak logo on them, but it is a CSX auto rack. So I believe that is just it's a repaint that was thrown into the services. But like I said, this probably will never ever happen in game due to the fact of Amtrak would have to open up auto facilities at every single one of their stations, especially the terminal stations. And I just don't see them doing that except for the actual auto train they already run. Now, this would actually be a cool thing, considering, you know, you're traveling. You can take your car with you, but it would definitely be a hassle, considering if you have a car, you're going to an intermediate station stop, and you'll have to get your car off, significant delays, and all of that. So it's just not worth it, in my opinion. But it would be cool, especially out here on like the auto, or like on the NEC, where you can go from, you know, Washington DC to New York or whatever. Have your car, you know, take it to New York and all that good stuff. But, you know, like I said, it is a cool thing it's a cool like concept in a simulator, but it's not probably going to be any beneficial in real life. But I decided to go with the 662 today, the Phase 3 quote-unquote heritage. Granted, I do not believe this one actually runs anymore. I believe the wrap was taken off, and I believe they have the King Tut wrap now on, I believe it's 602. Whichever one was the Coca-Cola livery, or had the Coca-Cola livery, that is the one that the King Tut wrap is on. Go ahead and put the alerter back off. That thing does get quite annoying. Fast ER, fair ER. I believe it's something to do with an emergency room. Then we got some coal hoppers on the side over there to our left in the sidings. I just realized we can go a little bit faster than we were going. I have noticed since I turned the motion blur off, my game is not as laggy when moving the camera, but it is still somewhat laggy, and I have noticed on my Streamlabs that it is, dropping frames. So I'm going to try my best not to move the camera too far. So the MCB is closed, system, we're all good there. So it looks like we're actually good on our axles, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Brake, we're all good. ATC is all good at 125. We're good to go 60. Overspeed penalty. Oh. I see what you did. So we're on a traction penalty. HEP is on, which is good. But we are going to come to an emergency stop here due to an overspeed penalty. I seem to get those a lot on this train, or on this, on the Northeast Corridor. I really do. Alright, so we came to a stop. Let's go ahead and release the brakes here. One thing I do is I take this back to, or the brake mode to test. Set it back to passenger. Wait for the brake pressure to go back up. And there we go, moving once again. One thing that I'm kind of surprised about is that we have had the ACS64 for quite some time now in TSW2, as well as in Train Sim Classic, which, you know, is made by Simians. So I'm trying to figure out how come Simians or Dovetail or whoever does not have the charger locomotives or the SC44 chargers in the game yet. That is one thing that I'm, you know, kind of scratching my head on, because we do have fake chargers in TSC now, which basically takes one of the NJT locomotives and kind of turns it into a makeshift charger. But I'm really surprised that RSC, Dovetail, whoever, has not made any charger locomotives yet. Now, I do know it used to be Kristen Gier's paint shed. I can't exactly remember the name of what community or what group they have actually become now. But I do know that they are actually working on Amtrak Horizon coaches for TSC, so I'm very excited about that. But it looks like we keep getting alerts for some reason, and I don't understand why. Must have just hit a signal or something. But we do got an MBTA service coming at us right there. Very cool. Very cool stuff indeed. But yes, they're coming out with the Horizon coaches, the coaches, and the dinette cars, I believe. Not exactly too sure which liveries, and not exactly too sure if they're using the more modern day swing doors that they have, or the olden day push doors, which kind of came standard with the Horizon coaches. And then Amtrak said, no, we don't like these, because apparently they kept getting stuck in the snow or whatever. So they switched over to the kind of swing doors that they have now. So it'd be pretty cool to see that in game, especially since, you know, I've been taking those coaches since I was about 5 years old. So probably about 20 years ago now. We got all that graffiti on the side of the bridge there. Very cool. Very cool stuff indeed. Go ahead and release our throttle here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the convoy video that I uploaded yesterday with Lauren and I. It was actually a pretty fun video to make, and we definitely will be making more of those in the future. Try to throw in some more people and all that good stuff. Once I do start streaming, I actually do plan on doing like convoys with like viewers and subscribers and stuff, so definitely stay tuned for all of that. I'll have an update video coming out one of these days, probably next week sometime or the week after, of just new updates to the channel and all of that stuff, so definitely stay tuned for all of that. But yeah, guys, Autoracks on the Northeast Corridor. Who would have thought? I still do like how it just nearly clears the catenary systems and the wires and stuff. So it doesn't actually touch them, it just nearly clears them. Milepole 191. Got the alerter going off once again. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do make sure you guys hit the like button and that subscribe button with the bell icon. I will have a link to this mod in the description down below if you guys do want to check it out for yourself. If you guys do also, make sure you guys, if you guys do want actual notifications of when uploads do go live on the channel, be sure to join the Discord server. I do have a bot in there that does post as soon as an upload goes out. So definitely make sure you guys are joining that if you guys want upload notifications. This is not Route 128, so we're going to go ahead and skip over this platform here. There we go. Perfecto. Very cool. Very cool stuff indeed. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Everything is down in the description down below. But I think that is going to go ahead and do it for this one. Like I said, I wasn't going to go all the way to Route 128. It was more so just to kind of check out the auto racks and stuff and kind of have fun with them, which we are actually doing right now, especially taking this train. Maybe one day I'll end up showcasing the Autotrain in TSC, depending on if I can get the route or not to work, and if I can get the proper auto rack consist down, I definitely will. But a random trailer just out over there, that's interesting. But that's gonna go do it for this one, guys. Take care.